Hi friends, very good evening to all of you guys. If you can hear me loud and clear and if you can see my screen, please say yes in the comment box. Hi everyone, we have Angapillai, Krupa Baika, everyone with us. Guys, can you hear me? Okay, let's start. So guys, the very first topic which we are going to discuss today is a very important topic, and I expect a question on this topic next year. This relates to the new labor code. This relates to the new labor code, guys. You can see there was a 9-judge constitution bench of the Supreme Court, which was headed by the CJI Suryakant, and it was examining the definition of industry. It was examining the definition of industry, which is given in the Industrial Disputes Act. Does it apply to the Industrial Relation Code 2020? Okay. So guys, you know that in 2020, Government of India reformed the labor laws. So 29 labor laws were basically put into 4 labor laws. What are the 4 labor laws now? Okay, you can see here 29 central laws were merged into 4 labor codes to simplify compliance, modernize outdated laws, strengthen worker protection, and improve enforcement and promote employment. These labor codes are payment and wages. Okay. These labor codes are what? There are 4 labor codes. Okay, there are 4 labor codes. We have the code on wages. We have code on wages. Okay, this is the first labor code. Then we have industrial relation code. Okay, then we have the code on social security. Then we have occupational safety, health and work conditions code 2020. Okay, so in this, the labor code which is in news, you can see here, this one is in news. Okay, industrial relations code 2020. So please go through this. Industrial relation labor code 2020 consolidates the trade union act, then industrial employment order act, then Industrial Disputes Act 1947. These 3 acts are merged into Industrial Relations Code 2020. What are the major provisions, guys? You can see fixed term employment, receive wages and benefits comparable to the permanent workers and become eligible for gratuity after 1 year, while reskilling fund requires employers to contribute an amount of equivalent to 15 days wages for each retrenched worker. Okay, so whenever there will be retrenching of workers, 15 days of wage will be put into the reskilling fund. Next, a trade union definition is 51% of the membership. 51% of the membership is the definition of the trade union. Okay, guys, you can go through this. You can go through the provisions. You can see 14 days notice is mandatory for strikes. 14 days notice is mandatory for strikes. Okay, these are some provisions which are there in the industrial code, which is very important for the prelims examination. Recently there was CAPF examination. I think in CAPF there was a question on the industrial relation code. Okay, so there can be question in the future on all the 4 codes. Since this industrial relation code is in news, so you should prepare about it, but you should also prepare other codes like code on wages, then code on social security. You can see code on social security, this is also in news. You know guys, gig workers have been included in the social security code. Gig workers have been included in the social security code. So go through this. This is a very important article, guys. I have compiled this from the PIB. This is really very important. Lot of important information about all the 4 codes are mentioned here. I hope you will be covering it. This is very, very important. Okay, guys, first topic is clear. Okay, we don't need to discuss this. This is not important. Okay, what is important? The new labor code. How many labor codes are there? 4 labor codes are there. 4 new labor codes are there. Basically 29 laws have been brought into 4 labor codes. Okay, code on wages, code on social security, code on occupational safety, and code on industrial relations. Is this clear? Let's move to the next topic, guys. Next topic, guys, you can see Amit Shah calls for timely resolution of South Asia's pending water dispute. Okay, guys, you know that interstate river water disputes are very common in India, particularly in southern India, peninsular rivers. We have many interstate water dispute. So now, recently, there was a zonal council meeting which was headed by the Home Minister, and he said that there is going to be resolution of all interstate water disputes between the states. Okay, so guys, we need to prepare the constitutional provisions which are related to the water disputes. Guys, first of all, we must appreciate that water, if you see, it is mentioned both in the state list. You can see entry 17 of the state list is mentioning the water. It's mentioning the water management is in the state. Okay, subject to union oversight on interstate rivers. Interstate rivers are under the union list. Okay, this is very important. Also, guys, Article 262 of the Indian Constitution empowers Parliament to provide for adjudication of disputes between the states, and it also bars the Supreme Court or any other court to exercise jurisdiction over such dispute. So Article 262 is very important. Under Article 262 only, guys, Parliament is empowered to set up tribunals. So guys, Parliament enacted Interstate Water Disputes Act 1956, and under this Interstate Water Disputes Act 1956, tribunals are created. Whenever there is a dispute between two states and they approach the union government, then tribunals will be enacted, okay, by the central governments to resolve the dispute between the states. So here you need to remember Article 262. Article 262 is a constitutional provision, and Article 262 also bars the Supreme Court and any other court for interfering in the water disputes. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Very, very important. This is very, very important, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next topic, guys. Next topic. Odisha forms a panel to examine relocation of villagers from Satkosia Tiger Reserve. Guys, you know, UPSC loves protected area. Whenever any tiger reserve or national park is in news, we need to prepare it. So Satkosia Tiger Reserve is located in the state of Odisha. Why Satkosia is so important? Satkosia is so important because it is located at the junction of two biogeographic regions. One is the Deccan Peninsula and other is the Eastern Ghats. So whenever Eastern Ghats and the Deccan Peninsula are meeting, okay, whenever they are meeting at that location only, Satkosia Tiger Reserve is there. And guys, Satkosia is part of Mahanadi Elephant Reserves. It is part of Mahanadi Elephant Reserves. Okay, so Mahanadi River flows through the Satkosia. Okay, this is very important. Which rivers flows through? Whenever you prepare any tiger reserve, okay, you need to prepare which river flows through it. Okay, okay, Mahanadi River. Mahanadi River. Okay, so this is very, very important, guys. Satkosia Gorge of Mahanadi River. Satkosia Gorge of Mahanadi River. Okay, this is really very, very important. So Deccan Peninsula and the Eastern Ghats, they are meeting there. Deccan Peninsula. Guys, such kind of questions are very popular. You know, UPSC loves the theme where Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats meet. Can you tell me, guys, which tiger reserve Western Ghat and Eastern Ghats are meeting? Can anybody tell me? Which tiger reserves Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats are meeting? Can anybody tell me? Quickly, quickly. Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, where they are meeting? Which tiger reserve? Quickly. Satyamangalam, very good. Satyamangalam, correct answer. Satyamangalam, Prajwal has answered. Cherry Blossom has answered. Prajwal, Cherry Blossom, Kamlesh Bhai, Krupa Baikar. Sonali Tiwari has answered. Tulsi Maheshwari has answered. Tulsi Maheshwari. Sudipta Sharkar. Superb. This is very important. Very, very important. Satyamangalam. And now you have one more. Satkosia. Satkosia is the meeting place of what? Eastern Ghats and the Deccan Peninsula. Very important. Okay. Let's move on to the next topic, guys. Next topic you can see here. Okay, next topic. Mining project. High Court asked petitioners to move the tiger conservation body. Guys, you know, there is some iron mining project going in Gadchiroli district. This will have impact on the Tadoba Indravati Tiger Reserve. The Tadoba Indravati Tiger Reserve. Guys, here the court has asked to approach the National Tiger Conservation Authority. Guys, National Tiger Conservation Authority is a statutory body under Ministry of Environment. It is a statutory body under Ministry of Environment. Guys, the chairperson of NTCA is the Union Minister of Environment. Is a Union Minister of Environment. Guys, this is constituted under the Wildlife Act. This is constituted under the Wildlife Act. This was constituted in the year 2006 for tiger conservation. So guys, 20 years, this is very important. You can get a question. NTCA next year. NTCA next year, guys, very important. So it is a statutory body. Okay, statutory body. It advises the government on tiger. It also apprises the number of tigers, the conservation initiatives. Okay, very, very important. Next, guys, you can see next topic. Okay. So Project Tiger, it's a centrally sponsored scheme, guys. Okay, you must be knowing NTCA implements the Project Tiger. You know, this Tadoba Indravati Tiger Reserve. Tadoba Indravati Tiger Reserve, guys. Tadoba Andheri is in Maharashtra and Indravati is in Chhattisgarh. So guys, meeting point, again meeting point, guys. Chhattisgarh, we have the Indravati, and Tadoba. Tadoba, we have Maharashtra. The meeting place, guys. Tadoba. Okay, Tadoba and Indravati. Tadoba and Indravati, meeting place. Guys, such topics are very important. Whenever meeting takes place, that topic becomes very important. Is this clear, guys? Indravati is in Chhattisgarh. Next, guys, collectors empowered to grant citizenship under the Citizenship Amendment Act. Guys, Citizenship Amendment Act. Citizenship Amendment Act. Okay, very important. You can expect a question, guys. You can expect a question. Okay. So, guys, you can see here, Union Minister of Home Affairs has transferred the processing of pending citizenship application under the Citizenship Act from empowered committee to district collectors in 8 states. So, district collectors have got the power now to decide on the application for the citizenship. This is really very important. So, guys, you know that Citizenship Act was amended in 2019. The idea behind amendment of this Citizenship Act was to give 6 non-Muslim communities, Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis, Christians from 3 neighboring countries, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, to get Indian citizenship in a relaxed manner. In a relaxed manner. Okay, this is very important. So guys, we have to discuss citizenship in India is basically covered in the Constitution. Citizenship is dealt in part 2 of the Constitution, covering Article 5 to Article 11. Covering Article 5 to Article 11. Guys, these provisions primarily determine who become the citizen at the commencement of the Constitution. So guys, on 26th of January 1950, who becomes the citizen that was mentioned. After that, guys, Article 11 empowers the Parliament to come out with a law to regulate acquisition and termination of citizenship. So the Parliament came out with an act called Citizenship Act 1955. One thing also you should remember, that citizenship is a union subject. Citizenship is a union subject. Guys, under the Citizenship Act, citizenship can be acquired through birth, through descent, through registration, through naturalization, and through incorporation of citizenship. Citizen can be given up through renunciation, termination, and deprivation. So there are 4 ways. There are 5 ways in which we can acquire citizenship. Citizenship by birth, citizenship by descent, citizenship by registration, citizenship by naturalization, and last, incorporation of territory. How do you lose citizenship? Through renunciation, through termination, through deprivation. Guys, you should remember one thing. In India, we do not have dual citizenship. Write down. In India, we do not have dual citizenship. In India, we do not have dual citizenship. We have single citizenship. We have single citizenship. Guys, in India, Who can become the president of India? Okay, acquired citizens or natural citizens? Can anybody tell me? Who can, okay, citizenship by birth or acquired citizens also? Who can become the president? Okay, anyone can become the president. Okay, anyone can become. In America, guys, only citizenship by birth. Only citizenship by birth in America. Okay, do you know, guys, America? Okay, do you know the difference, guys? America, comparison of constitution. Important theme, comparison. Okay. Next, guys, three language issue, guys. This is an not that important. You can go and read, guys. Under the National Education Policy 2020, three language formula was given where every student has to read three language. Two language can be native. Okay. So in this, guys, there is a lot of controversy happening, particularly in the southern states. So, guys, you know, we have the 8th schedule. In 8 schedules, guys, 22 languages are mentioned. In 8th schedule, 22 languages are mentioned. Okay, which are these 22 languages? We have the Assami, Bengali, Bodo, Dogri, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Maithili, Malayalam, Manipuri, Marathi, Nepali, Odia, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Santali, Sindhi, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu. These are the 22 scheduled languages. These are the 22 scheduled languages, guys. English is not scheduled language. English is not scheduled language. Okay, so you can expect a question. You can expect a question. You can expect a question. India has no national language. India has no national language. We have official language. Hindi is the official language. Hindi is the official language. We don't have national language. There is no national language. We have official language. Hindi is the official language. Okay. Next, guys, there is one scheme. Namaste scheme. Namaste scheme. What is Namaste scheme? National Action for Mechanized Sanitation Ecosystem. Guys, this is a scheme which is basically under Ministry of Social Justice to eliminate manual scavenging of sewages and septics and for sustainable employment for the sanitation workers. So this scheme is for sanitation workers. This scheme is implemented by Ministry of Social Justice and Ministry of Home Affairs. So two schemes, two ministries are involved here. Two ministries are involved here. Namaste scheme is for mechanization of cleaning of sewers. You know, guys, manual scavenging leads to the death of many manual scavengers. So in order to remove this problem, government came out with Namaste scheme under Ministry of Social Justice, and we have the Ministry of Housing. We have the Ministry of Housing. Okay, very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, so what you get in this, guys, you get capital subsidy. Sanitation workers can receive capital support for establishing sanitation related enterprises. Swachhata Udyami Yojana, you get self-employment enterprises support. Then, guys, private sanitation service organizations. Then emergency response sanitation units. Then training and capacity building. So basically for their sustainable livelihood, for helping them do some other business. Okay, this scheme is implemented. This scheme is implemented. You can see National Commission for Scheduled Caste. Okay, this is a very important organization, guys. It's a constitutional body. It is, okay, basically they have said that it is reviewing this scheme. Okay, and they said that rejection rates are very high. Rejection rates are very high. Okay, next topic, guys, RK251. RK251. What is RK251? It's a cancer therapy drug. It's a cancer therapy drug, guys. Cancer drug, smart cancer drug. Okay, so guys, RK251 is a, you can see here, RK251 is a ROS responsive anti-cancer drug. ROS responsive anti-cancer drug. Okay, what is ROS? Reactive oxygen species. Reactive oxygen species. Okay, this drug is basically designed to exploit the fact that many cancer cells contain higher levels of reactive oxygen species. So guys, if you have cancer cells in your body, okay, those cancer cells are different and normal body cells are different. So cancer cells will have high levels of reactive oxygen species. Reactive oxygen species. Reactive oxygen species. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so the drug will go to those cancer cells only. It will go to those cancer cells only, and because of the high levels of ROS, reactive oxygen species, okay, this drug will be active. this drug will be active. Okay, so this is an important drug. Just remember the name, RK251. RK251 is an anti-cancer drug. Okay, so this is important, guys. Last topic, guys. Okay, why South Asian missing from global health database? You know, guys, okay, there is a very big project which is called the Genome India project. Guys, Genome India project has been funded by Department of Biotechnology under Ministry of Science and Tech. Okay, Genome India basically wants to have a comprehensive mapping of India's genomic database that captures genetic diversity of the country in order to do research on health, disease, and biological sciences. Okay, in order to do research on health, disease, and biological sciences. Okay, the database can support precision medicine, disease risk assessment, drug discovery, biomarker identification, population specific. Okay, so basically genome sequencing. Okay, genome sequencing of the population to identify the disease pattern. Okay, that is what is Genome India project. Okay, so this was it, guys. Okay, so please, okay, go through this. The PDF is there in your app, and the like today's PPP also have been uploaded. I hope you're solving the PPP regularly, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.